Mariko, no! What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Bros and Shows. My name's Christian. We are here to watch the season finale of Shogun, the FX original series airing on Hulu. It is midnight on Monday, and I am absolutely fucking hyped. This show has been nothing short of incredible, from the acting, the writing, the production, the small set details, the historical accuracy to James Clavell's novel. We are approaching the end of the story told in that novel, so we are not getting a season 2 unless they decide to continue and create an original story, which I do not believe they intend to. There is so much to say about this show. There's so much to talk about this show. It has made such a huge impact on me just from the way they approached it, the way that they have shown such intention with every little action, and you saw so much of that in episode 9. In episode 9, we saw a 14-year flashback to Mariko in the snow, pregnant with her son, where she then meets a young Alvido and starts her introduction into Christianity. And then back to present day, immediately, we find Yabashige, Blackthorne, and Mariko headed to Osaka to what I have now found out was Crimson Sky, or I feel like was Crimson Sky. It was a short, violent attack on Osaka, and the one party who instituted that attack was Mariko. And it was absolutely incredible. We had some great conversations in the comments of the reaction last week, and it just made me realize how intentional everything was in last week's episode, from the shots to the wardrobe. It was absolutely incredible. Flawless storytelling. Upon their arrival, you see Ferreira, Alvido, and Delakia speculating about what Toranaga is up to and why they are arriving alone in Osaka. And then the infamous meeting hall scene where Yabashige and Blackthorne is offered up as this gift to Ishido, and he declines. And then Mariko arrives for an audience where she puts on an absolute show. Her defiant stand in that moment was just nothing short of incredible acting and incredible storytelling. She had so many unbelievable lines. Her poem, which after doing a deeper dive, resonated so much even harder with me, because she speaks of a leafless tree, and I would learn Ochiba's name means like fallen leaf. I might be getting that a little wrong there, but just like all of the ties in that entire situation were just so incredible, where she makes her stand that this is what we're doing. I'm here to receive Toranaga's ladies, and we're going to leave because we're not hostages here, right? Well, what we would find out later in the episode is they were hostages, and they were prevented from leaving the castle. Mariko leads this party out of Osaka Castle, and all of Toranaga's men are cut down and defeated by Ishido's, and Mariko stands to fight and is not taken down, but is basically defeated by 10 men. She just can't fight them. She takes out a couple, and then there's nothing she can do. So she pronounces that she's going to commit, ritualistic seppuku at sunset that night, and asks Kiyama to second her so that she isn't passed on to hell. And it's just like crazy scene after crazy scene in episode 9. After that, the regents meet, and they're in a stalemate, and they face this diplomatic crisis because there's really no going back for Ishido. It's really a lose-lose situation for him and Ochiba and the regents, because if they let her go, then everybody else is going to get asked to let go, and they lose this leverage. But if they don't let her go, then they face this uprising of these, powerful families and groups who are being held against their will, whether or not Ishido's announced that or not, that's the case. So later that evening, we see Yabashige receive a message that his offer has been accepted under one condition, which we would find out what that condition was at the end of the episode. So, Mariko makes her last confession to Alvido, which is that, she cannot confess. And, Kiyama refuses to second her, and Blackthorne steps up to do that. As they close the shutters, and Blackthorne raises his sword and prepares for that moment right at sunset after the beautiful drums are played, and one of the guards at the top screams. Ishido bursts in and throws down her permit to leave the castle on the floor. All of it a ruse, because later in the episode he had hired shinobi to raid their part of the castle to, in theory, kidnap Mariko, but murders a ton of people in there. So they make this invasion of their quarters, and they fight through. John's protecting them. Eventually they get to the storage house that has heavy doors, and the shinobi go to plant explosives, and John tries to move something in front of the door to help prevent the explosion. Yabashige refuses to help him, and Mariko stands in front of the door and presents herself as the sacrifice and declares her death as an act of protest. And she, in that moment and through this whole episode, is the most powerful woman in Japan. She is in control of what is to happen next, and she becomes this turning point in Toranaga's war in effort to make change and defend how he believes the direction of the country should go. And it really is like an incredibly somber and hard end. And in last week's episode, my computer literally froze as I threw my headphones down at the end of the episode, and I thought I lost it, but I was so grateful to not have lost it. But it really was like this incredible moment where you see that the way that Toranaga was protecting her and keeping her in line with all these things, like challenging her and putting her in this position to realize what her true purpose was as Akiji Jensai's last surviving family member in the tea house with Kiku and John, where that beautiful scene where they slide the camera behind. They slide Kiku, the camera angle slides Kiku behind Mariko, and she's speaking through Mariko, but really saying what Mariko wants to say. And it's this moment where Toranaga's trying to challenge her almost to realize that while she loves John, she has something that she's committed to doing and to following up on. She's a greater duty and a greater purpose to her country, and to her lord. And the whole time, some people think, or some people have commented that Toran, it's kind of this subtle manipulation, but really he was protecting her from herself, protecting her from Buntaro and John, and trying to help her, actualize this purpose that she has been trying to fulfill. And she finally got that chance in committing to this moment of seppuku, and then really at the end where she sacrifices herself in front of the door as it explodes. It's kind of crazy the historical accuracy that they have portrayed in so much of this show, and it's insane the level of detail and these layers and this care that they put into this story, like from the way that they dressed Ochiba in different scenarios to show how guarded she was, or to show, you know, how open she was. And in that final conversation with Mariko and Ochiba, it was really just like this weird moment where she was just illustrating Mariko's history to her in this ruse of getting Blackthorne there to speak to the hair. And it really, this has just been such a masterpiece of cinema, and I'm so excited to see the finale of it. And I think I'm just gonna have to read the novel after this, because I want to be back in it. And it's such a special story, because it really, this novel, when it came out, I believe in the 70s, was really like kind of this cultural turning point of like Western civilization's infatuation with Japanese culture. And it really kind of spurred this interest in a lot of different, you know, cultural aspects of Japan, and they did this period piece nothing short of 5 stars justice, because they committed to every little tiny thing. And when you hear any of the producers or the writers or the actors talk about the care that went into you know, these little moments that you just wouldn't notice without, you know, watching the show 10 times or having this full understanding of the different periods and the way people behaved, and it has been just such an incredible ride, and I appreciate you guys watching along with us. I hope that you've watched all the reactions. I'm gonna watch this episode right now. It should have just aired, and edit it immediately, get it right out to you guys. As always, you know, we really appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe. Let us know what we should watch next. I know there's not another Shogun that's going to be airing right now or out. Or anything that may be even comparable, because, you know, if this isn't the show of the year, I don't know what's gonna be. So please like, comment, subscribe. Let us know your thoughts. Let me know, you know, what I got wrong, what I missed. Let's talk in the comments about all the little things and all those really special moments of care that the people who made this show and you know, James Clavell took to write in his novel that, you know, was then converted into the show. And we're going to get right into it. Ugh. That must have scarred John so hard. Wait, is this a flash forward?
Why is it chipped? Because grandfather used it to fight off a whole army of Japanese assassins.
Is that John? Holy shit, it's John. What the hell? No. Ugh, she's gone, dude. Damn. He's gonna be livid. Yep. Ah. Damn, dude. Way to go, Yabashige. This is all you're making, you piece of shit. The final intro. We get to watch this one more time. Shogun. Some of the best intro music ever. Chapter 10, A Dream of a Dream. Interesting. I like that title. That excites me, especially with that flash forward. Is that Toranaga swimming? Somber moment with Toranaga alone.
こたびのことは痛ましく回避することもでき申した。
マリコ殿は何の妨げもなく城を出ることを許されるべきであった。
I agree, bro.
今更何を言ってもせんなきこと。兄からの抗議文でござります。
Oh, so some time has passed, at least enough for Toranaga to send a letter.
兄は秘密裏に江戸を抜け出し戦の支度をしておる。
トラナガがどこで降伏するかそれだけじゃ。
Bro, you're going down.
肝心なのは我らがしっかり団結しておるということよ。
I don't think you're united, though.
先日の恥ずべき襲撃を命じた咎人がこの大老衆の一人やもしれぬと思うと。
Kiyama doesn't like this, bro. And I don't think Psyche's on board either, bro.
不実で悪知恵の働く虎長しかおらぬ。我ら大老衆の間に亀裂を生じさせようなぞと。
Get the lies out of
出
your
陣す
mouth,
べきと
bro.
申しておるのじゃ。
マリコ殿は手厚く弔っていただかねば。
Damn right. Fuck you, Ishido.
出陣やむなし。やむなし。
That much is clear. Damn, another earthquake, bro? Holy shit.
息災のようで何よりじゃ。やぶしげだ。
Yeah, right, bro. He looks like shit. He regrets it, it looks like.
拙者はマリコ殿は捕らえられるだけじゃと思っておりました。
あれでは救いようがないわ。
What? No, you could have just not done that, you dickhead.
語り継がれるであろう。
やぶしげ殿。やぶしげ殿。
Dang, he's melting down. He can't even handle the repercussions of his own actions. Ishido's worried, bro. Oh, what a shot! What a shot, bro.
お前を空に戻してやろう。
Dang, setting his hawk free, bro, or falcon free.
娘をまた埋めよ
I can't imagine Alvido's stoked about this. That's a pretty big gathering, bro. Ah, so we're getting some dream flashbacks.
随分と寝ておられましたの。
Dang, he's in rough shape.
マリコ様は先日埋葬され申した。
木山様の手の者たちが港まで護衛いたしまする。
You have been permitted to return to Toranaga-sama's galley. Here is your pass.
Why am I receiving this permission from Lord Kiyama?
Wow.
Where is Yabushige-sama?
He is preparing the
Kiyama.
galley in Osaka Bay. I have come to bring you to him.
Kiyama turns. Interesting.
Toranaga won't be surrendering.
Not yet. Ishido-sama has mobilized the Council of Regents to war. Toranaga will be dead in weeks.
Then you don't know Yoshi Toranaga.
I think it would have pleased her to see us being civil.
Yes. Is this where I'm to be? Ambushed? Like the last time I tried to leave?
Surprisingly, I don't think you're getting
No longer
ambushed, bro. I
protected.
think you're gonna get let back
Shall I
to
finally
Toranaga.
my end?
You were meant to die in these woods. But an arrangement was made.
Damn. That was a hell of a moment right there. John's broken, man. You can tell just like in the way he talks. Yet again, undefeated sound design.
It was Lady Maria. She asked the church to spare your life before she died.
Ooh.
And now I have. I have kept my word to her.
You fulfilled your promise, Alvido. Oh man, I'm gonna cry.
Goodbye. And good luck.
My fucking heart, dude. This music right now, god damn. Fuck. Same, brother.
私の友人が読んだホックにございまする。
Oh, she's recording her final poem.
されば我らで脇句をつけてやりませぬと。かようにしてはいかがでしょう。風なを吹きて、花は花なれ。
What a great callback. What a shot. Wow. And the cut to black. Ugh, I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss the shit out of that. It's so good.
貴殿の腕があるではないか。共に海に出ればよいではないか。
Yabashika's like, get me the fuck out of here.
Pull yourself together, man.
God, he's melting down, bro. It sank her, they sank her. Damn, sorry, John. That sucks. She's gone. Ooh, Omi's taking control of Izu. Damn, allied with Toranaga. I love this. Saw that coming. I wonder what he meant by Mariko-sama. Damn. Toranaga's pissed, bro. Sitting right where Yabashige sat in episode 1. And the tables have turned.
You're
not as slick as you think, bro.
マリコ様が亡くなった後、介護の念に駆られ許しを請うておられたとか。ソチは襲撃を手引きしたのか。
いたしました。
ソチの所領はすべて召し上げ、明日の日没までに腹を切ってもらおう。どのみち殺すのであれば抑止をお与えくださる。怒り狂った魚の群れに。
The man is obsessed with how people die. He wants a good death, a memorable death.
わしはソチを信じておらん。解釈は誰がよい。
暗人なのが
なら
No?
承知した。
Dang. Wow. Damn, bro. Where's Buntaro? The famed archer. Fuji! Hi, Fuji. Damn, dude.
通じいない。
これは私どもが大坂城を出立する朝、落ち葉の方から内密にお預かり申した文でございます。
Ooh, secret note from Ochiba? What you got? Oh, it's the finished poem? Or what is it? What a pull out.
ことの八里て焚き火かな。
あまりに美しゅうて殿がお読みになられたとは思いませぬ。
マリコ殿の歌じゃ。後に残るは言葉のみか。
Damn, this is making me way more emotional than I thought I was gonna.
なんと見事な焚き火を。
She really did.
残されたことか。
Toranaga様から尼になるお許しが出ましたので。
Damn, that's so sad for John. That makes me sad. I mean, I understand what Fuji wants that, but that makes me sad for John.
富士山、Toranaga様に文を。私、明日殿に会いたい。
It's time to talk. There's your rock, bro. Still hanging on to it. What's up, Omi? What's good, bro?
刀と鉄砲を出せ。
Very stark contrast to the last time he asked him for his gun.
トラナガ様の御前に参るぞ。
Saying goodbye to Fuji.
配下の者たちには下手人を見つけるまで休むなと命じてある。
Is he gonna interrupt him?
話してやれ。
Forgive me for the deception, 暗人殿。I am samurai, but at least you're not Catholic.
I am a Christian, and also I am Tonomoto Akino, vassal to Toranaga様。
会ってくれたこと、片手のござりまする。殿の弟君に降伏したい。
Damn, he's straight speaking Japanese now, bro.
船を燃やしたのは安仁殿の敵ではないと申しております。
It was Mariko-sama. So she made an arrangement to trade my survival for the destruction of my ship.
安仁殿の命を助けるために
Damn. I get it. That's crazy.
処刑正しくない。これ以上血はいらない。私の戦、つまらぬ戦。
ただ手をこまねえておられようか。
He says the sentence stays until the disloyal have been found.
私死ぬ。村人死なない。
何様のつもりじゃ。
Damn, bro.
なら。
Not having it.
I came here to use you. To use you! From the day I set foot on your shores, I fed you shit. I fed you shit.
Interesting. He really doesn't want any more bloodshed, bro. After Mariko has been lost, he just feels this. Whoa. Is he dreaming of his future, or what was that? Wild shot. That was insane.
Fuck it. I live and we die. 私安仁はこの命をもって吉井虎長によるこの村への無慈悲な処罰に抗議いたす。
Toranaga said no.
気が済んだのであれば、あの船を立て直し、わしのために水軍を作るがよい。
Finally wants to use him for what he offered originally. Cut to black. Ugh, I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that so much, bro. He ended the bloodshed, bro. That's sick. I do love that.
滝柄は楽な埋めるなのみさらせ。飢えたる犬の腹を満たせよ。
見事な句であろう。わしの腕前もここに極まれるというわけじゃ。
叔父上には
Just making light, man. This is crazy. I hate you, but I'll be sad to see you go, bro.
見事なご最後。
これで終わりとは残念でございまするが、できれば拙者も生き延びて見とうございましたぞ。殿の計りごとがどのようなものであれ、うまくいく様を。安仁が船を燃やしてキリシタンどもを海で打ち負かすところも、この先見たいことがあまたありました。
そうやすやすとはゆくまい。壊さねばならなかったのじゃ。
Dang, it was Toranaga.
そのどちらかであった。
Wait, dang, it was Toranaga.
に話をつけ、わしはどう
And she worked. Oh.
殿が船を燃やしたのでございまするな。
あやつにはいつか種明かしをするやもしれん。その頃にはあやつは船を立て直しておるであろうが、わしはそれをまた壊さねばならぬである。あやつは一生火の元から出られぬ宿命であろうな。
一体どのような心地がするものでございましょうか。殿はすべての風を己の欲しいままに操っておられる。
He really is just like so masterful.
読むだけじゃ。
されどどのようにして勝つおつもりですか。ここで好転でございまするか。
Crimson Sky's over, bro.
せめて拙者が死ぬ前に教えてくだされ。
やぶしげ殿、そなただけは目の前でなされている策に気づくと思っておったぞ。好転はすでに終わっておる。
Mariko had to.
女子を一人送り込み。
No, yeah. There was no army that could ever complete what she did, bro.
そなたには見えぬか。これから何が起こる。
Whoa, what a transition, bro.
およそ一月の後、我らは関ヶ原にて敵と対峙いたす。お世継ぎの軍が石堂側につけば、わしの軍勢に勝ち目はない。
Look at him dripped out, bro.
マリコ殿の行いのおかげで、落ち葉の方は石堂との盟約に嫌気がさし。
That was what was on the note.
わしに文をよこし、お世継ぎの軍を戦場には出さぬと誓われた。その日石堂には 掲げる見旗がない。大老衆は刀すら抜く前に石堂に背を向けるであろう。そしてようやくわしの夢見た時代が来る。まずはわしの新たな県政の要である江戸から始める。築き上げるは戦のない太平の世じゃ。
Wow.
これは我ら皆で成し遂げたのじゃ。そなたもわしもマリコ殿も海の向こうから来たあの万人さえも。
Holy shit, dude.
あやつを殺してしまおうと思うたことは何度もあったが思いとどまった。あやつに値打ちがあるからではない。あやつはわしを笑わせおるし敵を油断させるのに十分じゃったからの。安心と初めて会った時あやつが何と申したか覚えておるか。わしが戦うても望みはないゆえやめておけと申した時。
What do you say?
己が勝てば望みはある。
Dang.
すべて思いのままになる。
Wow, dude. This show's incredible.
それが殿のかねてよりの望みであったのでございまするな。本当のことを語ってくだされ。墓場まで持ってまいりまするゆえ。
死人に先々の話をして何とする。
Oh man. What a conversation, dude. That was so incredible. Damn. Holy shit. Cut to black. Maybe one of the last ones.
行く。海へ。最後の頼み。ずっと一生。はい。
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Damn.
ずっと一緒。最後に触れるのは安心様の手にいたしましょう。
Let your hands be the last to hold her. Dang, they're trying to pull it up on the shore. Buntaro! Look who finally showed up.
Right, you miserable sniveling
Together.
shit rags.
Okay. Okay. Wow, dude. There she is, battered and bruised, but is this where our story ends, friends? Where the rest of it really begins? Feels like it. Wow. Ah. Chef's fucking kiss. Well, everybody, that was Shogun. This whole show is just absolutely blown my mind. It rewrote in my brain how you can tell a story cinematically. I feel like I really need to read the novel now to like truly understand the depth of like what what the the original story is about. And I will be doing a deep dive in probably like an hour-long podcast or review episode over the next couple weeks or month, after doing like some really thorough research, so I can put together some more like finite opinions, rewatch some episodes. But this story has rewritten how I feel about storytelling and what you can do with different with different techniques, and this is really the best show I've ever watched. And I think episode 10, the way they flashed forward and the way they showed and illustrated what was going to happen instead of it actually happening was almost far more fulfilling than being able to watch that moment with the war and going, seeing just the way that they were able to build in little details into mundane moments and create this dream within a dream where you can see the future, but you don't have to see it. I'm not going to do a full episode breakdown like I've done in the past. I'm not going to run you back through everything that happened in this episode. We just watched it together. But I'll just, collect my final thoughts on Shogun as a series. We meet Blackthorne as he's arriving in Aijiro, I think's the name of the village, and he's taken captive by Omi and Yabashige, and that's where the journey really starts, and you see from start to finish how much John has changed and how much Japan and the people in Japan and the people that he gets to interact with really change him. And I think at the end of the day, he really made, I think, great impressions, and you can tell in that final conversation between Yabashige and Toranaga how much of a great impression he made on Toranaga. That line where he said, like, unless I win, and like if I win, anything is possible, and that was just one of the many incredible lines in this show. I don't think I've ever been more shook and felt more feeling for such small, moments and lines than in this show. Like the writers in this show, I hope, get work for the rest of their lives, because they did such an incredible job tending and taking care of this story and creating scripts that really delivered feeling in moments. And I think above all, these emotional, dialogues and everything, this physical and facial acting, specifically of Japanese actors, is just so unbelievably impressive. The way they can convey these immense emotions and layer these different emotions into just small facial reactions and just these little moments just made the show so much better. From the way it was shot, from the lenses they used, from this light vignette to make you really feel like you're in this moment. Now that I feel like you're in this dream, it's so incredible. The coloring, the composition of each and every shot, the camera movement, they took such great care in creating this story, and it shows so thoroughly. I recommend everybody listens to the podcast with Emily Yoshida, one of the writers of the show. You really get to learn a lot about the historical accuracy and the connections between the actual historical figures that they're pulling from and referencing, and how they really built out this beautiful period piece with real intentional design choices and wardrobe choices and moments, and there's so many of those to call out, and I'll call out a bunch in the full review episode. But like when Toranaga throws the stone over the I forget the name of the arch, but like it stuff like that, and the down to the having the paintings in the backgrounds of the house, to the full house that John lived in being built, and them having this beautiful village that they built, and pulling the story full circle from John landing there all the way to them being back there to start what is obviously the start of a new period in what Toranaga wants to be a great period of peace. Just absolutely incredible. Everybody who's involved in this show deserves their flowers. I hope that everyone who makes television limited series from now on strives to hit this level of achievement. I don't even know what to say. Mariko was not lost in vain. She became Crimson Sky, and she was the only way to do it. And I think that revelation in the conversation with Yabashige was so incredibly done. Like, what a deliverance of feeling and emotion. What a moment for those two characters who had kind of like battled back and forth this entire show. And Yabashige's loyalty was kind of up and down from Toranaga, and it just like, it just was, it's really made an impression on me. Like, I will talk about this for a really long time. I really can't believe that they were able to make such an incredible show and achieve what they've achieved in making it. It's the greatest period piece I've ever watched. It might be the best show I've ever watched. I'm sad there's not any more, but it feels so self-contained and so perfect. There's no need for any more. I could watch it 10 times and keep noticing new things, and I probably will. I've had such a blast watching this show and enjoying it and learning more about the Japanese culture in general, but Japanese culture specifically at this time, and being able to dive deep into understanding some of these behaviors and understanding these different roles and why decisions are made and why certain actions have to be taken or not taken, and the way that people communicate and conversate and these different layers. I think even now, like, that I've gotten all the way here, making a comparison to Game of Thrones isn't even fair, because this is, in my mind, almost harder to do. It really is just, it shows that the people who made it were so intentional with their decisions, and it was really this large joint effort by this giant cast and crew and writers and producers to put together something that was basically immaculate. There's not a single blemish on this entire show, and I can't say enough about the way they wrapped it up, the way they talked about the future and what would happen, and the way Ochiba pledged that she would not let the heirs, army touch the battlefield, and you don't even get to see Ishido die. Like, you don't have to. You don't need that. Like, I feel like I got enough vindication just from knowing that is the future. That is what is to happen. And I'm glad that they didn't overdo that. I can't wait to read the novel to really know like what the source material is more about. I'm just absolutely blown away by how well they wrap that up. Like, what a story to tell, and what an incredible way to draw so many emotions and just execute against an incredible series of events based in fact, but obviously not factual. But I'm probably going to have so much more to say once I've been able to go through, you know, every episode again and really, you know, get down and listen to some more reviews and hear more people talk about it, because I just want to live in the Shogun world for a while. I want to be a part of understanding how much care went into this show, and I'm just shook, absolutely shook. I don't know what else to say. I feel like everybody got to a really great point to end the series. Like, I feel like that moment with Buntaro was just like cherry on top, like chef's kiss. Like, he shows up, and you know, you don't need to know about like Mariko and John's relationship, and I'm really interested in, like, you know, what happens with him and Fuji. Does she go become a nun? Does she reconsider? You know, that moment with him and her was just so incredible. You know, there was a lot of awesome things in that episode. The moment with Alvido and him, where John is still grappling with what had happened and whether or not he was going to die. And Kiyama's men who are dripped out guiding him, but obviously not killing him. And like Toranaga reuniting with Kiri and Shizu, and in Aijiro, and feeling this absolute cavity of Mariko's absence in this episode was just, it was incredible. You know, I was in tears a couple times. But it really was such a powerful moment to see John be tested by Toranaga and get to see him stop him from stabbing himself in the stomach, and see, you know, their final conversation, and see you know, Yabashige begin to understand and finally see some of what Toranaga and his intention was. And it was so funny that he challenged Yabashige to that, like, he didn't see what Crimson Sky really was, or what the plan, you know, really was. I feel like I'm rambling and ranting and bouncing all over the place, but I think it's just because I'm just like having this massive release of like, it's over. But shout out to everybody who was a part of this show. Shout out to all the actors who absolutely crushed it, top to bottom. Any small role was just absolutely crushed. I can't wait to talk more about it with all you guys. Let me know your thoughts on the final episode, whether or not you've read the book or just watched the show. Let me know what I should watch next, because I'm out of stuff to solo, so I'll probably start something here shortly. I was going to do Vikings, but it's really long. So that's going to be, we're working on that, but I think I might want to do that with Hunter, because he's seen it and I haven't. And, you know, everybody really loves that dynamic with him and Anthony in The Walking Dead. But yeah, let's have a great conversation in the live chat, and let's talk in the comments. I'm Christian. This has been Bros and Shows. But I'm gonna say, you know, it's just the bro right now. I really wish the boys were with me for this one, because we would have had some crazy conversations about it. But it was just an absolute masterpiece. And if this show does not sweep award season, then, you know, fuck all those people. They don't deserve to get to watch TV. So cheers to Shogun, cheers to James Clavell, cheers to everybody who was involved. Again, cheers to them, all their flowers to them. If you enjoyed this reaction and you like, you know, shows, movies, anime, anything, make sure you subscribe to the channel, drop a like, please comment. It means a lot to us to let us know what you thought. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great night. You want to say bye, Bobo? Come on. You say bye. Say bye.